Have you got intricate track plans and layouts? Adding lots of switches and points to just add that extra little bit of detail? Or maybe your points are in hard to reach corners. Sound familiar? A problem with lots of modelers. However, a pretty simple and easy way to overcome this problem can be found. Let me introduce you to these magnificent and magical little pieces of equipment. Today, I'll be showing you how to wire up point motors. Hello and welcome back to Woodgate Junction. Today I'll be showing you how to wire point motors. Now, as I was saying in the intro, with my layout, there's quite a few points that are fairly hard to reach. There's some points on the back lines that they're especially hard to reach. And over in behind the tunnel, in behind the cliff face, there's 2 points there. So, how do I manage all of this? Well, Peco have these magnificent pieces of equipment called point motors. Now, it's not just Peco. Hornby, lots of other Knock, I think, do them as well. Lots of companies do them. I go with the Peco PL10Es for the extended pin because, as you can see, my baseboard is fairly thick, like good 5 to 10 centimeters of thickness here between these boards, so a standard point motor wouldn't fit in that depth. So, attached to these, I attached in 2022 when I had the first layout, when I was starting with all the track planning and laying, and as always, I rushed it and the track didn't work. So, the revised and hopefully final track plan is in place. So, the last thing I have to do before I can move on with ballasting and getting the station finished is to make sure that I can operate all the tracks without having to pop up through my little wells that I've cut. I don't actually have a video on them, sadly. As always, I'm in a rush to get everything done because my time at home is cherished, to say the least. So when I get time off from work, I try to plow ahead and I keep forgetting to make some videos as I do stuff. So, apologies, but this is where we're at the minute. So this well allows me to reach just about to the left hand side of the main station, and this well then gives me the access into the far right corner. And over by the campsite we have another well, so all of them just simply pop out. But at this moment in time, I'm not going to be popping up to just change a set of points. I want to be able to have a control board. Well, I have the control board set up and in place, just I don't have everything wired to it. To anybody who's new to Woodgate Junction, I'd like to say welcome. And you will soon find out that this is usually the state of the layout, because I come in to do one job and then I get sidetracked and I end up doing like 4 jobs at once, and it never really looks like a layout. It's always just a mess. So, however, that will change this weekend, because once the point motors are in place, well, then I'll have a fully functioning layout. Fingers crossed. Thinking back to what the last video was, pretty sure it was the how to use the plaster Paris. So there's lots. I've been working on a lot of videos in the background, as always, just working on different parts as I work through. So there will be a few new locomotives that you won't have seen before. as such. So once I get these point motors set up and in place, I will actually do a running session, because I have realised that watching back my videos, it's a fairly static layout to anybody who has actually just watched the videos. Because I never run my trains in my videos, and the whole point of a model railway is, yeah, to have running trains. So without further ado, let's get started. So, as you can see here, this is the right hand 2 point motors that lead to the extension board out that way, and then they also create the full loop. So they were put in originally when all the track was going down, and that set of points haven't moved, so I kept them in place. They're not currently connected to any of the wiring clips, because when I was working and drilling holes, I didn't want the clips to get damaged, because they can be kind of fragile. So that's them in place, and of course my amazing cable management. That will be worked on too today. So I shall show you what we're using and what we're gonna do. So I got a lovely little box of trinkets arrive in the post the other day from a very good and a helpful company, Rails of Sheffield. I should buy stocks in Rails of Sheffield at this point, because yeah, it's like every week I'm ordering something new, and completely blowing my budget that I have to spend per month on the layout. But yeah, you only live once, and my time at home is limited at times, so when I get in, I want to get as much done as I can. So I'll go through everything that I ordered and everything that I'm going to be using. So PL10E Pico turnout motors. So they have the extended drive pin, as I said earlier. They allow to get through a thicker baseboard. What I then do with these is I usually cut off the top few millimeters, just so that they're not massively sticking out. I'll show you later anyway, but just allows you to test them and have enough room for trains to run over the top before you cut them down fully and when you're happy with them. So that's the PL10E turnout motors. They're very good. I like them. Then I also bought the Rails of Sheffield plug and play wiring looms for point motors. So I've never actually used the Rails of Sheffield ones. I had always bought the Pico ones, but because I've changed the layout design, I needed a few extra point motors, and I saw these online on the Rails of Sheffield shop, and I just thought, you know what, why not try something a wee bit different? So yeah, that's what we've got here. Set that there. Oh yes, and to anybody who's new, you will soon learn that I tend to have a lot of bloopers and rough cuts in my videos, because I feel it's a wee bit more natural, you know. You're not going to get everything perfect every time around, and I feel it just shows the, I don't know, maybe the more fun side of modelling, and the more relatable side when everything gets messed up. So yeah, of course I cut out parts if I absolutely mess up the recordings, but just thought I'd let you have a disclaimer as to why some of these videos can be shockingly bad. And then we have the Pico Electrics PL9 mounting plates. So there's 5 of them come in that pack, and they basically allow you to mount your point motor onto the base, and then mount the base onto the lower part of your baseboard underneath. So if you have a thin baseboard that you're working on, or the mountain plate goes straight on to the lower part of your track, then I would recommend just getting the normal sized point motors, just the PL10s. But because I have that extra wee bit of depth, I use the PL10Es. So they're the last wee thing. There's 5 of them in that kit. And there's 3 sets of wiring looms in this, which is perfect because I needed 3 extra points. So instead of getting 3 kits from Pico, this was another reason this was perfect for me. Yeah, so without, we might as well just get started. You will also need a drill. You could get away, I got away with a drill last time. Might go and see if I can find the jigsaw, and I'll show what they are anyway, but just it'll make it a wee bit easier to work with. So after a wee bit of messing around, I'm now in the access well over on the right hand side of the board. Actually, it's at this moment that I realise that I probably should get a tripod for my camera, because I'm using my phone at the minute and yeah, it's difficult to see all the camera angles, so a tripod would probably be better to give you sort of get an aerial view looking down here. But yeah, as you can see, this is the track on the right hand side of the board, looking down at the station into the tunnel. All of that will be filled in with polystyrene again. I just haven't got round to that yet. Yeah, my TGV will be put back on the track. It was just moved out of the way for testing a few different trains. So as you can see, 2 positions of where the points used to be. So what I'll do is, when I'm down at the far end, I'll take a video of working at that, because that might be a wee bit easier. I have a lot of flexible track here pinned in place, so I could be here for a wee bit trying to get this all finalised and put in place. So I shall mark out where I need to drill my holes, and then yeah, I'll drill them. I'll probably get a bit of plaster cloth and just cover that in, because yeah, again, they're just so ballast isn't falling through. And then I'll show you a clip on how to drill the holes, and then how to move the point motor through. So we are now on the far end of the layout in the campsite access well. I've managed to get all point motors over in that corner set up and done. I would recommend, I know I should probably have all recommendations at the start of the video, but don't have your track close to the baseboard edge if you're using like a batten beam system to hold. As you can see, trusty pencil comes into pointer mode. So there's a beam attached to the wall there that the support of the board is placed on to give it an extra bit of strength. And so that beam essentially, like, it goes the whole way along there, and then it goes along the back wall here. So the outer track is very close to that beam, so getting access to that outside point was a right pain, and I don't think it'll fully work. So if I want to change tracks, I'd have to access the actual points if I want to change them. So I just need to then set up this access valve so that I can lift it and lower it without annoying anything or disturbing anything. So any light systems I put in there will have to be on like a clip system to easily remove them. So it's just the 7Ps prior planning prevents poor performance. I've deliberately left a gap there because yeah, there's a word in there that we probably not use. But yeah. So that's that. I managed to get all of that done. So now, tracing my way back up the track, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sets of points to do. Now, mind you, I started this on Friday. It is now Sunday. Yes, I've been doing lots of other things, but this, if you properly plan it, it won't take long. If you do what I've done and try to get everything to work afterward, you'll end up with lots and lots of problems. So yeah, make sure you properly plan everything. Anyway, moving back on, otherwise I'll not get this done at all. So I now have the 2 holes drilled. You'll notice all these old holes that are floating around. There's a few more down there. Yeah, they were from the previous track setup. So what I'm going to do is I'm just literally going to get some masking tape and just lay a strip, because it's roughly that width. Just lay a strip over it and then put a tiny wee paint of PVA glue just to like reinforce it, because I don't have time to be messing around with plaster cloth and stuff and waiting for it to set. I had actually, so I took the video of this, drilling this one, and then I tried to take a video drilling this one, but I realised that my camera was just out of frame of the camera, so kind of miffed at that. But yeah, I've just one more, so I'm going to quickly just do it. Why I paused the video or stopped the time lapse instead of continuing on with getting the point motors put in place is you'll see that there isn't actually the hole in the middle of these points because they're an older style. So what I do, actually here, this is the one I used last time. So anybody who's built an Airfix model kit has probably done something similar with this as well. I used the actual point motor so I could get the right width, but basically, if this will focus, there we go. You just turn your gas stove on, and you hold this in until it goes hot, and then just very, very carefully, you just feed through that hole, and you get a perfectly sized hole for the point motor pole, and then everything works out a whole lot better. I know some people will probably be like, what? Why are you doing that to your good point motors? I did it and it works, and the point motor worked afterward. So yeah, I'm gonna drill this hole, then I'm gonna go, because there's 2 points here, 1 and 2, they both need that done. So I'm gonna go do that, and then I'll pick up the video after that's done, so you can see the fitting of the point motors. So it is now 7:15 on Sunday evening. I've been home for almost 72 hours. So that'll give you an idea of just how much messing around this actually took. However, we now have all the points in place, and in another video I will show you how to wire them properly. But as for now, I'm going to take a well-earned break from these, and I'm just going to make sure that all the track is down and in place and it all runs okay. And then it'll be back down to work, sadly. So that'll be the end of this video. However, saying as all the tracks are in place, once they're all hammered back down into place using the track pins, I guess that means we can do some running footage. So at long last, here, for the first time ever, the outside world will see Woodgate Junction finally operate. And with that, thanks again for tuning in. If this is your first time here, please make sure to subscribe. Any subscriptions are really helpful. It shows that the content is slowly making its way out into the world and people are appreciating it. And yeah, I think that's enough talking for one day. Let's get some trains running. So, an update on running trains. My class 181 has decided to derail in the corner after I've got everything put back in place. Well, not everything, but started getting everything done in place. And the backman commuter decides that there's not enough power on that part of the rail and keeps stopping. So yeah, running trains is not happening today. Yeah, that's a full 72 hours of working out here. I've been home for 72 hours and essentially I've got nowhere. If anything, it's actually a backward step. So we're gonna cut the video here and hopefully next time I'm home I manage to get the tracks running. I'm just as annoyed as you guys are. Yeah. Anyway. Until next time, goodbye. So, maybe, what are we, 2 weeks now? 2 weeks later from recording the last video, I wasn't going to be letting the video end on a low. That's not what I'm going to be doing from here on, because yeah, that's not really good entertainment. Nobody likes anything that's going to put them down. So turns out we can run some trains. So for the first time ever, welcome to Woodgate Junction. So, finally, Woodgate Junction with 2 running tracks. Still a few things to work on. The inner track in under the tunnel needs a bit of a clean, and this stretch here on the outer track needs a bit of a clean as well. I think the locos could do with a bit of service, a bit of a clean up. I have everything you need. Alcohol, rubbing alcohol, well, not rubbing alcohol, it's 99% isopropanol, I think it is. Yeah, it's like it just evaporates instantly, but it'll do a good clean. And the commuter is currently running on DCC, but I'm running DC, so it's got the DCC decoder in it. It's one of my newest additions to the layout. Also, last weekend I was at Getz, Great Electric Train Show. Very, very good time there. I'll do a quick video with some of the clips from it and some of the nice goodies that I got from there. But as you can see, layout slowly starting to take shape into something a bit more of a layout than a dumping ground. So yeah, now this evening I'm gonna get tidying the rest of it and getting organised, so future weekends I know where everything is. Thanks once again for tuning in to Woodgate Junction, and finishing on a much happier, much more positive note this time. Until next time, goodbye.